had to get really sick, and I hit the rock bottom of my life in order to transform my life. And I would like you to not be afraid when something is going wrong in your life, spiritually, energetically. Most of us have the biggest awakenings in life when we hit the rock bottom in any way possible. Either it's financially, relationships, health. I almost had to die, literally, in order to wake up and to start looking at this world a little bit differently. I will share with you guys my story, who I am, how did I launch skincare company, Dermarolist. There was someone that lied to me and tricked me. I could have done legal things to that person to put that person in jail, but I did not do that. Someone used me. Someone faked the government documentation, which I wasn't aware. Anyway, so I became undocumented, not because of my choice, because someone faked my green card. Today I do have a real legit green card, and I'm about to become US neutralized citizen, which I'm very proud. That's what I'm saying, guys. I was at one moment in my life, probably 6-7 years ago, where I was undocumented, no money, no company, going through divorce, and very severely sick, that I ended up 5 times in 6 months in ER, and every single doctor told me I am crazy and it's everything in my head. So if by any chance you're in a similar situation, this is a great story for you to listen. Let's start with who I am. I am Jen Amber. I was born and raised in Lithuania, in a small town, and I always, as my mom said, she kept repeating that I was different than everybody else, and I saw the world in a different way. Barely graduated high school. I did not like public school. I did not like what they teach me. I will say 99% what I learned in high school I do not use today. I do write and speak. That's probably the only thing that I learned. Skincare. I was working for Avon Cosmetics, walking in my school with this small catalog full of skincare and beauty products and offering to everyone, and that made me really happy. I started stealing masks, like facial masks and mascara and any beauty products from my mom. I actually pursued skincare in 2010. I graduated Esthetician school. This is where my heart was leaning all the time. Since 14 years old, I was very passionate about, which I was probably around, like, what age? I was 25 or something like that. 20, well, right now it's 2025, so 15 years ago I was 24. Like, why I started esthetician school? Because I started realizing that I was drinking a lot. I was, at some point, I wasn't a drug addict or anything like that, but I did have issues with drugs. Like, every weekend I will go out with my friends. I will have some, substance that will make me feel better, and I did not like who I became. So I decided I'll become an esthetician because beauty was my passion. I opened my own esthetician salon in Lithuania. That did not go well. I was traumatized by one man that came to do a massage therapy in my spa, and he got erection and he masturbated on that table. I went to the bathroom and I told him, please leave, because that is inappropriate, and I was traumatized by that. And I was providing body waxing, facials, massages, and sometimes nails as well. And then I quit being esthetician and I went to Germany to work at another bigger spa. But there I spent 3 years. I realized that culture is not for me. I do have friends there, beautiful people, but I just did not like the culture itself, all the rules and all the laws, and it wasn't aligned with who I am. Then I decided to move to United States. When I moved to United States, I came with a student visa. I study here English. I did not speak English, so I came legally with F1 student visa, and I had a student visa for 2 years. I came to the point of my life where I was divorced, undocumented, no money, no place to live. I put my last money in the house that I bought with my ex-husband, and he has that house still today. I became really sick due to stress, due to lack of knowledge about nutrition, due to food and everything being way more contaminated here in the United States than in Europe. There is no many regulations regarding from FDA regarding skincare, beauty care, household products, food industry. Those things are being pushed left and right, and I didn't realize that such a beautiful country can function completely differently regarding based from the health point of view. Mind that I was still passionate about beauty, about skincare. I started a YouTube channel almost 10 years ago right now, and I fell in love with filming YouTube videos so much. At that moment when I started filming YouTube videos, I already was divorced, and then I started green card application, and meanwhile I became very sick, and I was diagnosed with the 4 autoimmune disorders at one time, which is Hashimoto's thyroiditis, Sjögren's syndrome, rosacea a little bit later in life, and pre-diabetes. And beside that I had a leaky gut, anxiety, sleepless nights, depression, and it's just like horrible time in my life where I was even thinking like I came to the point where I couldn't get up from the bed, and doctor said it's nothing wrong with you, you don't have anything. Somehow I came across colonics. I read somewhere, I went there, colon hydrotherapist, she recommended me this holistic doctor to go to him to have a consultation. At that moment I was broke, but I'm like, okay, $200 consultation, I'll do whatever it takes to get healthy. And I went to him, and he was the one that discovered that I had multiple health issues. He guided me towards GAPS protocol. Long story short, there was another person that reached out to me on Instagram when I shared about my health issues. She guided me towards more like deeper route to GAPS, gut and psychology syndrome protocol. Dr. Natasha Campbell written those 2 big books with the yellow cover and the blue cover. It can post right here. My life, guys, being pretty much hell around 7-8 years ago, and I'm actually happy what happened, because that transformed me as a person, awakened me, fell in love with myself. In a couple of months I'm publishing my book. Maybe by the time you're watching the book is already published. All the links that I'm talking about is going to be down below in the description box. The book link as well is going to be in the description box below. I started my skincare line because I realized there's way more people than I thought in life that are physically sick with skin issues, with hormonal issues. I realized in the United States skincare is not regulated. We have 1,000 plus more banned ingredients that are banned in Europe are allowed here, and that disappointed me a lot, but also made me create a clean, toxic free certified skincare line. Yes, Toxic Free organization is a third-party organization. They do request a lot of paperwork to prove that we do not have any toxic, possibly harmful ingredients, especially for the hormones. As a woman that had myself a lot of health issues, where I went my last visit at ER was I woke up in the middle of night, like 1 in the morning, in a pile of blood. No, I didn't have my period. It was middle of the ovulation. I think I did have, I don't know, it was a 10th maybe day of my cycle. I rushed to ER, and ER, they did all the tests, and they say I'm perfectly fine. And I asked doctor, I look in his eyes, I don't remember his last name, but I remember he was Asian looking doctor, and he's like, and I say, is it normal to bleed like that in the middle of the cycle? I don't have my period yet. My period is only in 2 weeks. He's like, yeah, sometimes it happens. That much? With that much pain? Is that normal? And he's like, absolutely, my wife has that sometimes as well. And I was like, what the hell? What's happening? This is not normal. I know my body is telling me it is not normal. Later on, I find out I have a grapefruit size polyp in my uterus. I did the surgery, I removed that. I now regret I did this because I did have again polyp, and I got rid of naturally. I can't talk on this channel too much about natural healing and reversing and stuff like this. I can just tell you what I did, what happened. This is not a medical advice, this is just sharing my story. There are natural ways how to reverse almost 99% of the health issues that you have. You just don't know, and I did not know about that as well. Then I got pregnant, birthed my child naturally. He's 14 months right now, haven't been sick, very happy, birthed naturally at home, not in a hospital. Will never do that. Just my personal opinion, just my research. Anyway, to come back to Dermarollis, I launched my brand because I genuinely loved helping people with the skin. And if you're someone that have a beautiful, perfect, glowy skin, bravo, I'm proud of you. But there are a lot of people that have a premature aging, rosacea, eczema, hyperpigmentation, melasma, a lot of skin issues, particularly acne. All of these guys, I can tell you from my research as a esthetician, as a skincare brand owner, a lot of skincare issues actually come from your health internally, your GI system, your gut flora. You probably most likely have toxin overload, heavy metals, could be parasites, some sort of like bacterial, fungi, pathogen overgrowth, and malnourished gut flora. That is a weak gut flora. Your nutrition is not being absorbed what you eat, or you eating processed foods, living a stressful life, not sleeping enough. There's a just not healthy living. And sometimes we think, yeah, I'm living a healthy life. Like, how healthy? Where is the limit and where is the description of a healthy life and not healthy life? What American Association are telling healthy is usually not healthy. Seed oils are not healthy. Processed dairy, pasteurized dairy is not healthy. A lot of raw foods are not healthy. Cooked foods are healthy. I do believe having awareness and doing a little bit less toxic of everything is the key. Household products, less toxic materials that we wear, like fabrics, cotton, linen, rayon, avoid polyester. This is a topic that I could talk for weeks. I'll try to really summarize in this small short video that you will understand where I'm coming from and where my skincare brand was born. I do have a toxic-free certified skincare line that I am really proud. We are a team of 7 people. I have 4 serums which are so amazing. Okay, this is a fun part right now. We do have vitamin C booster, hyaluronic acid, peptide, retinol, and right now we are about to launch niacinamide serum. We do have 4 sizes of microneedling tools: 0.25, 0.5, 75, and 1 of this. We do have also all sizes, but they come with a handle which it can be replaced like that. So for those who love nature, you can get this Dermaroller. Also, we have all sizes: 0.25, 5, 75, and 1. And then we do have a monster big body Dermaroller that also can be replaced to any size. This is for the body and it's 75, 1 or 1.5. This is really great for stretch marks, cellulite, hair. 1.5 is medical. I would not recommend to use that at home. We do have, I didn't prepare right now, like literally I came to film this video just like because I feel in the mood of sharing my story. We do have a foam, which is the best disinfection product, natural liquid oxygen, literally to disinfect all microneedling tools or your skin before microneedling, or just a regular face wash. Especially this is great for acne. Clients told me like, Jim, do you know your foam can be used for acne? I've been washing my skin with foam for a month and my acne disappeared, and I did not know. Like literally I created this just to be used for microneedling tools to be disinfected, because it does have a disinfection properties. Liquid oxygen is one of them. So entire brand was born because I was sick. I did overcome that sickness. I completely, any issue, any disease free today. I am in remission. All my health diagnosis disappeared. I feel if I will come back eating crappy food, living a stressful life, and sometimes life is like that, we can't just avoid that. It will come back. If, for example, I travel and I eat gluten for a week, I get really angry. My stomach is upset. I get bloated. I get irritated, brain fog. Like I am so sensitive for everything. So I'm blessed. My body is like a really high awareness level to anything I consume internally and externally. Even the people I surround myself with, I can just feel energies. I'm this person that I'm introvert. I don't like places with a lot of people unless I know every single person. I am about to go and speak on a stage next week and I'm a little bit scared. I don't like stages, but I just want to challenge myself. and I want to help women with their skin. And as I'm about to launch my book, I'm really proud to share my story, and I would like to actually help, because there are a lot of people out there that they have health issues and they don't know that there is a way. They simply don't have information, the right information. There is a lot of information online, there is a lot of information that you can hear from your doctor, but is this information true for you? Is it right for you? A lot of doctors will tell you, unless they are holistic or functional doctors, they will tell you no autoimmune disease can be reversed, and they don't know because they just being taught that in the med schools. A big pharma is the biggest cartel industry probably in the world. Anyway, I don't want to talk about that. This is just, again, my personal opinion. This video is just for entertainment purposes. Disregard what I just said. I really hope my mission in life to help as many people as possible with their skin issues, to help them to feel energetic and young at whatever age they are. If you're 20 years old and you are happy, that's great. And if you're 90 years old and you are happy with everything in your life, I'm happy. But then there are people that they are not happy with their skin, with their health, with their weight, with their mood swings, with their sleep, with the brain fog, any kind of addictions. The societies right now, everything fast now, dopamine, like fast scrolling, social media, all these things are so unhealthy for us. I sometimes catch myself scrolling on social media and I'm like, why I'm doing that? Consumes so much time. So unless your work is on social media, try to really avoid social media. Try to, if you're on social media, consume content that will benefit you in some way, will help you in your life, either with the skin, with exercising, working out, learning something, reading books, watching podcasts that will help your life, will help your body, your mind, your skin in some way possible. And my last message for everyone, just do everything in life that is a little bit less toxic. It's possible. Look what fry pans, what dishes are you using? Are they made of plastic? Microplastics right now is another huge story that is coming to the surface. Like, have less plastic around you. Try to have less toxic cosmetics. Try to have less toxic friends who you surround yourself with. What do you consume? What are you watching? Is it news? Is it crime? Or something like, do something positive in your life. Surround yourself with the positive, like-minded people that are a little bit ahead of you in life. Like, I personally surrounding myself with people only that are a little bit ahead in life, somewhere ahead of me. I do not want to be surrounded by people that don't know nothing about business, or don't know nothing about raising children, or don't know nothing about the human communication, or simply not where they are. It doesn't mean they're bad people. That means they're people not for me. I want to be better in life. I want to grow. Growth for me is important. If I'm not growing, I am dying. This is what Tony Robbins have said, and I will say invest in growth as much as you can, in any kind of growth, physically, financially, emotionally, spiritually. I love you guys so much. I hope you will subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you haven't, I hope you're gonna get my book. I'm so excited to launch my book, and my wish for everyone, as I already mentioned, live a little bit less toxic. That's all. I love you. Bye.